The holiday season runs from Thanksgiving to New Year's Day, during which there are get-togethers, traveling, and extra spending.
Stress tends to pile up at the end of the year, and it can be pretty overwhelming, so that's why Bridget is standing by now to ask a doctor.
Ask a Doctor is sponsored by Conviva Primary Care for Seniors.
It's the holiday season. It's supposed to be cheerful, right? But for many people, it triggers feelings of anxiety and/or depression. Joining us today to talk about ways to navigate the holiday blues is Dr. Manjula Kadapalli, psychiatrist at HCA Florida Osceola Hospital. Thanks for coming in, doctor.
Absolutely.
This is a time of year where, for many different reasons, people are triggered with anxiety or depression or both. Why is that?
So there are a lot of different reasons. What I've noticed is this is the time of the year where the pressure's on due to many reasons. There's the holiday season brings in great expectations, and people sometimes are overextending themselves. There's sleep deprivation, there's planning, there's this pressure of gift giving, and the financial pressures and travel plans. And you, in the mix of it, you throw kids and entertaining them while getting through holidays. It can be pretty hectic. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes people, if some of the people we meet have pre-existing depression or anxiety, and in a national poll, 64% reported that their symptoms of anxiety and depression got worse during the holiday season. So it's important to keep that in mind and continue with the treatment. There are some people who have history of trauma, and they're triggered by certain events that happen during the holidays, and it's especially not their favorite time of the year. Mm-hmm. And again, with the seasonal change and the time change and having less sunlight, people have a touch of seasonal affective disorder. So that can make people moody, irritable, anxious, have problems with sleep, and just it can affect overall functioning. Mm-hmm.
So we're not alone. No one's alone in not always feeling the most positive right now. That's okay.
Yes.
So how do we help ourselves? How do we help others, sort of beat the blues? Because it's okay to have them, but how do we combat that or work through it?
Great question. So you're absolutely right. It's quite common, and it's important to acknowledge that you're not alone. And it's important to do self-care, which means making sure your routines are being followed in spite of all the craziness. It's important to get adequate sleep. It's important to get exercise. And of course, with the parties and stuff, there comes alcohol. So limiting your alcohol intake, making sure you're hydrated, all these things can help have a better holiday time.
What about that to-do list, though? Because I saw a funny meme, and it was funny, but it was also a little bit painful, and it was like, moms during the year, moms at Christmas time, holiday time, and it shows a mom with this big sack on her back during the regular time, and then this ginormous sack and a Santa suit on during the holidays. So it's like that mental load gets even heavier. So what should we do?
So it's really important to pace yourself. What are the things that you absolutely want to do? And it's important to say no. I think it's important to know your limits and to have certain boundaries, because people tend to overextend. They want to please children or family members, and it can be too much.
So what would that look like? Give us an example. Is it that I'm not going to be able to cook the big holiday dinner, or is it that you can't get all the things on your list? Like, what does that look like?
So, I think it's okay to have a family potluck. Mm-hmm. It's okay to cater food if that, removes one big item out of your agenda of, number of things you have to do.
Or what about having to host a big amount of people or something like that?
Yeah, so again, family holiday traditions can definitely look different in every family. And sometimes the true meaning of Christmas is lost when people are exhausted. I think it's important to make sure that you are able to do what you can handle, and then allocate other things to other family members. So divide and conquer, And I think with this pandemic, there's so much to be grateful for. It's so much, there are a lot of people who have, they've lost loved ones and they're grieving. Holiday will not be the same for them, and it's okay. It's okay to say that, this Christmas will be different from last Christmas, and it's totally fine to accept that.
And finally, before we go, just something to, help people just make it through to the new year. What can you say?
Well, I would say definitely practice self-care. Make sure you're getting adequate rest, you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Try to cut down on your alcohol intake. Make sure you meet your friends and family members, and enjoy the Christmas spirit and be the best version of yourself if you can.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Kadapalli, for coming in.
Absolutely.
Great info there, and hopefully everyone can keep the cheer as high as possible.